Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, call I'm La Yahweh. Bashim Hamshai, Bashim Kakudash. Double honors to the apostle of this great millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. So, you brothers gotta watch that movie, man. If you haven't already. It just came out today. With Jamie Foxx, called they cloned Tyrone. You gotta watch that movie, man, because he's in that movie. John Boyega and then some other people. Kiefer Sutherland's in it, but you don't have to spoil too much. But I kind of have to, because to speak on the matter at hand, it's kind of necessary to talk about what happened in the movie. So basically, you can watch it on your own time, but it's so spiritual. I mean, where do you start? They put everything in your face. They put, well, basically they're like cloning people, right? You could tell by the beginning of the movie, right? I mean, by the title of it, you could tell that there has to do with cloning, right? But basically, they're cloning black people, and they keep coming back, like doing the same thing they're doing, like destroying the community and doing all that shit, right? Until they snap out of it and wake up and start to see that, the white man's programming them and using them, because they stumble on some laboratory where they're cloning people and stuff like that. They basically see that the government's all in on it, man. They go to the chicken spot. And in the chicken spot, they're sprinkling like the chicken with the fried chicken with like cracking, basically. Like everybody's like bugging out over the fried chicken. Everybody's like, it changes their moods. Oh, they go into a place, right, where they do the the beauty salon. They go to the beauty salon, and the men get the waves and all that. They end up like, this movie's like really, like, damn, it really puts everything into perspective and like exposes like kidnapping, I mean, it exposes everything, man. It exposes like how Esau uses drugs to fight against us, in order for drug in there, and they're fighting each other and shit, and because they put the gangster aggressive thug music in there in the padded room where it was in. It's like a blue. It was like a blue padded room. All right. When you watch the scene, I took clips of a lot of this stuff, a lot of like the heavy, powerful scenes, but basically when they have them listening to that type of music, it puts the vibration on them to kill each other, like the thug music of today, And then they put a song called "I Need a Hug," which is more like an R&B song. And then the Jakes start hugging each other. They stop fighting and shit. They start like becoming friends. So it shows you the vibrations carry along with the music, And so they're doing social engineering on the highest level, because they've been studying the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, through slavery for over 500 years, So come to find out that these devils have become experts at it when you read the Willie Lynch letter, man. These devils really perfected the art of destroying the so-called, what they call the Negro, family, the nucleus. Take the father out the picture, bug break the father. All right, slut out the mother, give her freedom, just like they did in the garden, make her feel like she doesn't need you, and make her look at the role of the man of her nation as nothing, And basically they show you that in that movie, bro. That movie is heavy, man. I need to watch that a second or third time, man, because there's a lot of, like, even two Jakes are arguing, right? The John Boyega character and also the gangster that shot him because he came back to life. But it wasn't really he came back to life. They had a clone of him, right? But the guy, right? The one that the one that was arguing with him, right? Him and his crew, right? They're sitting there arguing with each other, talking about killing each other again, right? And the so-called white man and his business associate, it was a woman with him, they were in there, you know. They got out the store, you know, walking between them, right? And basically what happened is, like, you know, they ignored the enemy. They were like arguing with each other, looking at each other. And I was like, damn, that's a spiritual scene right there, because they were arguing with each other instead of arguing with the enemy, man. Instead of stopping the one that was poisoning in their hair supply and all that stuff that they had in that store, instead of getting on him and really like, you know, beating his ass or shooting him, they over there beefing with each other and shit, you know. So the whole movie is very spiritual, man. Okay, show you about the stereotypes, you know. They show you that, you know, everybody works for Esau, you know, basically in this society, you know. It shows you that Esau is the damn devil, you know. He's in there experimenting on people and shit. He's in there. They show you the black Suburbans, you know, where they be taking people and shit, you know, and they be kidnapping Jakes for their organs, man. You know, kidnapping Jakes for their bodily organs and shit, parts and whatnot. Okay, so they show you that. They show you that in that movie, and you gotta remain spiritual, you know, when you're watching these kind of movies, so you can see like all the intricate details, man. You know, watch it with a spiritual lens, as always. You know, brothers do so, but you know, speaking more so to like the newcomers, you know, younger brothers and stuff like that. You know, while these movies are good, well acted, but you know, they have a deeper spiritual meaning to them behind it, and you can really see it. You don't really have to even be like super deep in the truth to even see like what's in front of your face, man. It's like, it's clear as day. It's evident that these devils are or like that movie was exposing these devils, these elites, and the so-called white man as a whole, you know, because yeah, it really put it into perspective, man. You know, while some of his stuff is fantastical, you know, like the fact that they, you know, they have the big ass cloning facility and shit like that, and which, you know, the devil, you know, I don't think he's capable of doing that kind of shit, you know, but he does do experiments and all stuff like that, and the conspiracies about, yeah, you know, them hating black people and them, you know, the government being against us, trying to kill you, that's true. That's all true, you know. That's all true, man. You know, this devil is trying to seek to hunt our steps everywhere we go. Lamentations 4:18. They said they hunt our steps, you know, that we cannot go, and you know, in our cities, in our land, you know. They're trying to they show you, man, the ghetto is set up to like oppress you, man. You know, the barrios, you know. And then they said that we have the best DNA in that movie, man. You know, the so-called Negro Latino. They said that we have the best genes, man. You know, that's why they was experimenting on the genes, man. Okay, the genetics on wax, you know, if you will. Get all my thoughts out there and shit like that to you brothers. You know, may it be edifying. Like the labels are some of the chemicals and shit like that, you know, which would be interesting to Google that shit and see what it actually is. I think I have a couple screenshots. I might go back. I forget the names. Names really long, but the name of the substances and shit that they put up in there, man. But yeah, they were basically making fun of so-called black people for the love of chicken, you know, and they know they weaponize the things that Jake loves the most, you know. Okay, that's all they really wanted. Oh, and then they had the one Jake who was like a bodyguard, badass type dude, like a killer, you know, but he was at the behest of the white man. They were all basically like all working for the white man in one way or another, and most of them didn't even know it, you know. And that's the reality of our people. They don't know. They don't know that they work for Esau, man. Like, they live for Esau. They don't live for Yahweh Bashim Yashai. They live for Esau and his way of life, and how he wants to do shit, you know. So that is why we teach this gospel with the ferocity that we do, with the ferocity that we do. So, like, you know, with the power that we do, man, because we're trying to get out of here, out of the clutches of this devil, you know. This devil is a dangerous motherfucker, man. And if he would continue to rule, there would be no flesh left to be saved, you know. If this devil continue to go continue to do his damn experiments and his human genetic splicing and all this shit, man, he would try to like destroy everybody, you know, destroy all flesh, destroy himself, you know, if he was allowed to continue. But thankfully, you know, we have the Most High on our side. The Most High, his son, and the angels is gonna come and rescue us, man, you know, thankfully. Because if not, man, we'll be toast out here, man. we'll be done for, man, you know. We got everybody against us. We got the white man, these other enemies, these other nations, you know, our own women, you know. They show you that in that movie, man, you know. Your own brother, the scripture says your eyes shall be evil towards your brother. So your own people are evil towards you. And then also your woman, man, you know. Scripture say that her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, man. You know what I'm saying? Towards her Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? She's evil towards you, man. You know. And they show you that in that movie, like I said, man. They show you that. They show you the cruelty of the woman, man. She's cruel, bro. She's an evil, cruel bitch. You know. But it's cool though, because the Lord's gonna deal with their asses, man. It's cool. The Lord's gonna deal with them. You know, so it says Isaiah 61:1. It says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, and He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, and to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all them that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for the mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that He might be glorified." Right? So yeah, when you understand, you know what I'm saying, the Lord and His purpose, you know, and why we're going through what we're going through now, the curses and the prophecies, you know, and the history, because to understand the mystery, you got to understand the history, you know, to understand the mystery of the Lord, because everybody doesn't know that, yeah, we're Israelites, you know. This is clear as day to us, man, but for the average person, I'm just looking at my family, right? They know what I teach and all that stuff, right? But we're watching these kind of things, and you know, they don't see it as I see it, you know, right? Now, yeah, they understand like the what's going on, and that's all that shit is wicked, but they don't understand all that. That's because we're Israelites, and that's because the white man, they don't have spirituality. You know, the hidden mysteries of the Lord, the secrets belong to the Lord, and He gives it to whomsoever He willeth, which is really the prophets. It says in Amos 3:7, "Surely the Lord will do nothing, but He shall reveal His secrets unto His servants the prophets." You know, because the Lord, it says in Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10, it says that the Lord spoke by the mouth of the prophets and used similitudes, man. You know what I'm saying? By the ministry of the prophets, by way of the prophets, the Lord speaks, and the Lord allows the prophets to see more than the average man. You know, that's why, you know, another word for prophet is a seer. Like, for instance, like, you know, these women, right? They get angry, they get mad about, like, you know, brothers having wives and brothers doing this and that. You got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's not dealing with them. So, like, you know, they got demons on them, you know. And also, like, our 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of these niggas, like, this is why we don't really talk to you niggas, or we don't really deal with you like that, because you ain't fucking right. So there's no point in us dealing with swine, you know. Scripture say, "Cast not thy pearls before the swine." Okay, Matthew 7:6, I believe, right? Cast not your pearls before the swine. So a lot of these people are swine, man. You know, except they do what? Turn and rend you, you know. All right, we're not very much concerned with the fuck a nigga got to say, or anybody really. You know, a woman, you know, had this. A woman, they see us speaking about the truth. They come on there commenting and shit. And I had this one bitch, you know, it's talking about something. Oh, it'd be the ugly niggas that say this and that. Like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about, man? She done lost her fucking mind, you know. Like, you know, these women are out of control, bro. Like some random, you know, just because they're mad because you tell the truth about their funky asses, you know. It's okay, man, because the Lord is holding you accountable, man. That's why, like I did the video earlier, yesterday, like I did that video where it say Carly Russell, the situation of Carly Russell shows you that you women are losing, especially black women. You're losing, and the Lord's exposing your asses, man, for being Cruella de Vil's, man, for being a bunch of Jezebels, you know, a bunch of gargoyles and Medusas, you know. You know what I'm saying? It says in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, man, you know, why y'all got the reasons that y'all in the conditions that y'all in, but when you read Isaiah 4:4, it says that the Lord shall take away this damn demonic spirit that y'all got by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning, man. So you're gonna burn a lot of you fucking bitches, man. You're gonna burn at the stake like a witch, because a lot of you are into witchcraft. You're into doing voodoo. You're into doing seances and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're into touching yourself and touching women. You know what I'm saying? Touching other women, letting women touch on you. That's all evil shit, bro. You're into coming up against your men, talking shit, talk about, you know, you'd rather die than be with an Israelite man, you know? Like, come on, man. And you know exactly, you women know exactly who the fuck you are, man. Because you ain't right. And the Lord's going to deal with you if you don't repent. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of you have dealt with the men of the Lord. A lot of you have dealt with men such as ourselves, that's spiritual men, you know, and you try to give us hell and shit like that, and you offended us. And the scriptures speak about offending the Lord's little ones. You know, in Matthew 18, you know, it'd be better than a millstone be hung around your neck, and you'll be cast in the sea then that you offend one of those that believe in me, one of these that really do the Lord's will, one of his servants, one of the prophets. So, hey, a lot of hell's coming down the pipe for Big Shirley, for Keisha. A lot of hell's coming down the pipe for fucking Rebecca, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because they've lived on pleasure while on the earth, man. The scripture says, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So, you know, this is why lately, the last week or so, I've been getting on a fucking woman, you know. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say, because at the end of the day, it's the Spirit of the Lord that's getting on you women, that's getting down on all you women, man. And we ain't no fucking simps. We ain't fucking teddy pendergrass niggas, man. You know, we're the prophets of the Lord, and we're real men, and the Lord has made us into true high value men. You know, for any of you fucking bitches that got a problem with that, you can take it up with the Lord. The Lord has given us sovereignty over you, man. All right, and this is why you're gonna be humbled, man, very soon, because of that pride. Okay, but it's cool though. You know, like I said, it's all right. Because you and the white man are going to suffer the same fate. You and this fucking white man, you want to collude with him against your men, you know. You want to establish a fucking friendship with this damn devil and enter into pacts with him against us. You know, you're going to pay the price. You're going to pay with your life. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit. The Lord's gonna bring down his judgment upon Idumea, man. And upon all them that join hand in hand with this devil. Scripture say, though a hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know, so you try to save this devil, you try to make treaties with him. That's a pact hand in hand. You know, like child support. That's a pact with the white man. You know, child support, alimony, even the marriage contract. You know why a lot of men don't get married? Because it's a contract that benefits the woman only. It only benefits the woman, man. She can divorce you at any time for any fucking reason. And if y'all got kids, most likely she gonna get them. Or if, you know what I'm saying, you got some type of property together or some shit, she'll probably get it. That's fucked up, man. All because she's a woman or whatever the fuck, you know. She gotta, and in a lot of cases, you gotta maintain the lifestyle if you got some type of money. And she was living a certain way, you gotta maintain her. Like, what the fuck? The scriptures say, when you leave a woman, she's left with nothing. She leaves with nothing, man. She leaves whatever she came with, whatever is in her name, whatever. That's her shit, and your shit, whatever you pay for. That's it, man. You know, if a woman want a divorce or whatever. But that would be dumb, because in the ancient world, a woman wouldn't get divorced because nobody wants to deal with a used woman. Unless her husband's dead, then that's a different story, you know. But if the husband's still alive, man, you know, a man wouldn't really be dealing, because men in the ancient world were different. They wouldn't. It's not like today where all the women were whores and shit. You know, you have virtuous women, so you could choose from, you know, and you would rather get with a virtuous woman than get with a hoe, you know. Okay, than get with or with a woman that's been slept with already, man, because that's another man's where another man has been, you know. Another man didn't plow that field. That's what the word husband means. You know, husbandry means to plow the field. So how does a man plow the field with the woman? He inserts himself inside her and releases. If the case, you know, if the man, you know, if the man gets to that point, you know what I'm saying, to have that child with the woman. Not every time that, you know, you lay down, you're gonna have a child, obviously, but I'm just, you know, stating the facts, all right, of the husbandry, you know, of a husband. That's what a husband does. Hey, 144, that's a spirit, man. I would have took a picture of it, but on my other phone. That's a spirit, you know. But I'm doing let's see if I could do it real quick. Hopefully it came out all right. But anyways, yeah, the last couple of days I've been seeing 144 on all the license plates. You know, 144 all over the place. I mean, this is the time we're living in, bro. Lord's showing us signs, man. Like I said, this whole Kylie wrestle incident, man, that's a big ass sign, bro, of the Lord. Like, look, I'm about to come, man. I'm about to judge these people that trouble you, man. You know what I'm saying? These people be troubling us, bro. You know, especially these fucking women. They like to trouble you. They try to they're like Satan, man. You know, they try to give you like stress and like, you know, headaches and stuff like that. You know, instead of giving you rest, you know what I'm saying, they give you fucking hell. All they do is give you hell, man. Hell, hell, hell on top of more hell, on top of more hell, and then some. You know what I'm saying? Look at this fucking woman driving. Almost caused an accident right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Unstable creatures, but that's done by design. As I said, they're weaponized against us. Man. The white man has weaponized them against us. Even the way the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? The way they act. You know, the thought process and mentality that they have towards their men. You know, is just completely off. And unbecoming of a woman of Israel, man. But this is how far we've fallen as a nation, you know, very far. You know what I'm saying? We've fallen very far, man, as a people. Okay. So with that being said, you know, the Lord, you know what I'm saying, this is why he's bringing forth judgment, man, because there's no way that this can continue in this manner, you know. Like, the Lord is the power of judgment upon the earth, you know. The Lord's not gonna stand by and watch this for too much longer. He's not standing by. He's just, you know, allowing things to play out according to prophecy, but. You know, and in most people's eyes, nothing's going on, but a lot of things are moving, and we can see because we got the eyesight. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Watch that movie, bro, and you know, let me know what you think, man. You know, let me know what you think or whatever through the spirit. Shawam, Mawaf Lava Ball to you devils, and to this damn Babylonian kingdom. Shawam.